Hey, left miner, everything good in a mine? If there's one thing I should have learned in life, it's this: never mix creativity with electricity. But me, being me, I did exactly that. And I almost blew up the whole school. The craziest invention I ever took to school. And look, if you think you've ever done something dumb just to impress someone, wait till you hear the story. It was a normal day until the teacher announced, "Next week, show your invention day." The classroom went wild. Yuri brought in an old fan and swore it was a next-gen wind turbine. Ronaldinho, he showed up with a soda bottle full of vinegar and baking soda and said, "Look, it's portable nuclear science." And me, I thought big. I wanted to impress Mary, and in my genius little brain, nothing impresses a shy girl more than a robot. I spent the whole weekend in my room, binging tutorials, scavenging plinter parts, and busted toy motors. By the end, my creation was born. The Buddy Bot 3000. A Cricut shoebox robot, wires hanging out, flashing lights, and a voice box programmed to say motivational quotes like, "You can do it. Believe in yourself." Ironically, I really needed that too. Finally, the big day. I walked into class carrying that thing that looked like it escaped from a rejected episode of Stranger Things. Everyone stopped. Mary looked. My heart raced. This was it. I turned the robot on. It blinked its lights and said, "Good morning, humans. I'm here to replace you." And the whole class laughed. So far, so good. But then Ronaldinho happened. That guy can't resist pushing random buttons. He poked the wrong wire and suddenly the robot took off, knocking over backpacks, running over someone's sandwich, and even erasing half of the chalkboard. And then came my biggest mistake. I had plugged the BuddyBot 3000 straight into the classroom outlet. In my head, that was for extra power. In reality, that was for a blackout. Suddenly, every light in the school went out. Total silence. The only sound in the dark was my little robot repeating over and over, "I am the new form of life. I am the new form of life." Malua, of course, started writing notes in her little conspiracy notebook and said, "First robots, then reptilians. This is how humanity ends." And me, standing in her in the dark, thinking, "Great, I just invented the poor Miss Skynet." The school was without power for a solid 10 minutes. When the lights finally came back, the principal stormed in with the face of someone this close to expelling me. "Left minor, what's going on here?" And Ronaldinho, of course, couldn't resist. "Principal, I told you he was building a bomb." I tried to defend myself. No, it's just an educational project." But while I was talking, the robot powered back on and said, "I will take over the world." Thanks, buddy, 3000. Big help. In the end, I almost got suspended. But Mary just giggled softly and said, "Well, at least I tried." And that's when I learned a very important lesson. If you're trying to impress someone, maybe just read them a nice note instead of building the budget version of Terminator in class. So, left minor, what's the dumbest thing you ever did to get attention at school? Drop in the comments. I need a good laugh too. And hey, if you enjoyed this story, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. Because every week there's a new round of chaos from a school. And if you thought this was crazy, just wait until you hear about the time Ronaldinho turned science class into a mini fire hazard.